So here we go, another analysis of a vintage. In this case it is a Victrola 6-tube radio. I picked this up along with the Philco. I don't know anything about it, I don't know what year it is. I'm definitely pretty confident that it's a lot earlier than the Philco, because the Philco had mini tubes, whereas this one has these great big original Bakelite based massive light bulbs. So I just thought I'd show this, just do a quick video on it. All I've done is taken the chassis out, gave it a quick vacuum, don't have access to the air compressor at the moment, and just sort of went over it very quickly. I mean, I know enough about these things to certainly give it a good rebuild. I do plan on rebuilding both of them. Check all the resistors, recap them, hollow out the original capacitor and put modern day electrolytics in it and close it back off. It's always important to note that when you take these off, that the chances are you're going to end up pulling the knob off with it. So always make sure that you separate these two very carefully and securing that without pulling it off the tube. Six U7, so they're all 6-volt tubes. I don't have a schematic for it. I'm guessing it's just another revision or a version of RCA's All-American 5 tube radio. Did I say 6 before? I can't remember. But yeah, 5 tubes. So it's obviously got a field coil. They must be for the alignment. Another big wafer switch in there. The ball bearings are still in there, I can see. Both ball bearings are there, I can see them through the fucking... All the ball bearings do is go into little slots as they give it a definitive selection, a definitive feel when you select it. I have not plugged this one in. Shango 066 always says, and even before I discovered his channel, when you get something, I like to just stare at it and just stare at it and look and just spend a good decent time just looking at it. I've looked over this and I can honestly say every time I look at it I see something new or notice something different. So it's really important to really look. These wax capacitors, waxy, coil, variable cap. What's this guy? I'm guessing that's a capacitor. A wire round resistor. Made in USA, El Minco. Don't know what they're going to be like, but I can imagine they're going to be fucking leaky. There's our smoothing cap across the line. So the dial cord and everything's all good in this one. It's got a 2-gang. All very smooth. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to find things like this in this country. I've really started collecting a lot of vintage and old electronics. I like to get them going, add them to my museum like house setup. Get right in on that. I'm not really a big fan of these tube sockets though, but they look fine. Same brand of speaker as the one that's in the filter. Roller. What? 1100 ohms. Swan Electric Company. See, this is like America. You know, they used to manufacture all their own electronics, all their own shit. Same with New Zealand. You know, we made our own shit too. This is all made in New Zealand. See, there's a handwritten date on there. Can't really make much sense of that. 810. If anybody knows what that may mean, leave a comment. Made in England. 3 watts. Don't know what the fuck that voltage will be. 6, 9. I I've decided that when I recap this one, I'm just going to simply recap it, go through the resistors, check it out, and probably end up having to realign it. So I have to figure out how to align it if it needs aligning, and probably leave all the dust in there. With the Philco, I'm going to absolutely strip that back and clean it and rebuild it. But this one I want to keep original. But at least original and working. But we've got no bumblebee caps in either one of them. None of those black beauties. Trying to think, why would there be red on here? It's quite a thick red. I don't know if that's shielding. It's probably shielding. Thermal shielding, perhaps. That's where it is meant to be. Look at the size of these IF transformers. Look at how big they are. Nice and chunky. Solid as. You know, we used to really make really good stuff here, eh? We used to make really good stuff. Now everything's imported crap. (6x5). So they're all 6-volt tubes. What are you? 6V6 and 6K8. Six U7. So these are RCA branded, but they are actually GE, made by GE. That's made by GE, and that there is also made by GE. So all these tubes are made by GE, apart from this one. Mini watt. Let's get right in on that. Right, I've repopulated the tubes. I haven't put the shield around this one, and I've just sort of set that on there, just set it on there like that. Relight my cigarette. And what's the worst that can happen? I'm not going to, once again, not going to series current limit it with a light bulb. I'm just going to plug it in. Oh, light bulb's working. Not going to get a shock? No? Sweet. Scott's been immensely important just to, teach me a few things here and there. He's a lot of wisdom, as you can imagine. He spent maybe 20 odd years at Victrola, so he knows pretty much everything there is to know about this championship, and he's been very helpful to me. The team itself has also been mega successful over the past 30 years or so. So, I mean, I'm lucky. I'm very, very lucky to be surrounded by these great personalities, and I'm just going to try and take advantage of it. After a well-to-well collision, the photo of Warner, I saw he was very, very annoyed. That one's glowing. That one's glowing. That one's glowing. That one's glowing. Yeah, got filament there. We're only at weekend 3 of the entire season, so it's a long season. I'm sure he's Don't know if you can hear the transformer humming away, but you can kind of hear it. So, nothing. I hear nothing. No crackle, no pops, nothing. Ooh, baby. That one's warm. That one's cold. We know that one's hot. That one's warm. Yeah, that one's warm. It's a 17-event series from what I can see here, and as Marcus mentioned there, he's not doing the oval races, one of which, of course, is the Indianapolis 500. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, only about 4 of the 17, I think he got that right, are oval circuits that he won't race. The rest of them are street circuits, which he will. So Marcus Armstrong still very young in terms of his driving development, but already a top 10 finish. And you do a bit of reading around Marcus Armstrong, and people are talking about him as a contender for Rookie of the Year if he continues like this. So great to have the two Scots and Marcus Armstrong to keep an eye on in the IndyCar series. Take a break shortly, but just updating NBA action for you into the third quarter in Game 3 between the Cavaliers and the Knicks in New York. The series tied at 1 apiece. The Knicks have opened up a 17-point lead in the third quarter. They lead 72-55. And in Minneapolis, with the Nuggets ahead at 2-0 in their series against the Timberwolves, they also lead 42-33 during the second quarter of Game 3. So the Nuggets looking very, very good in that one. We'll keep an eye on those games for you. When we come back, it's to baseball. Sad news yesterday. Well, it's absolutely silent. I don't know what these... I don't know what this does. I reckon, if anything, it's the selector for broadcast and shortwave. Must be, surely. I would assume so, just because of where it is and what's here and what's surrounding it. I mean, we've got a tuning transformer there. We've got these 4 here. Another one down there. Another cap down there. Hidden down there. Solar. American. But, oh, that one's just getting toasty, isn't it? I don't know, was that the rectifier perhaps? Maybe? Not sure. I'm not sure at all. What's going on here? What's that there? Is that meant to be like that? Doesn't look like anything that's soldered to it. It almost looks like it's soldered to the body of the potentiometer. So we've obviously got some sort of what do they call it? It's definitely potted with that nice, what do you call it? Can't remember the name of that black filling shit that they used back in the day, like some sort of resin tar or There's a name for it. It's one of those words I just can't fucking remember when I know I need to remember it. Because it would certainly make me look a bit more smarter than I am. Oh yeah, that one's warming up. Oh. I put some contact cleaner in there. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I got these two around the wrong way. Hot, 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 hot. Hot. Oh, I need two hands for this. I just quickly swap those two tubes around. Oh, we got a bit of noise out of it this time. So that's volume. No, that'll be the tone. Tone, volume, tune, and band select. So there's definitely something there. I don't know about that hum. I don't think it definitely doesn't sound like filter hum, because that frequency is just a little bit too high for our frequency. It's definitely, we're 50 hertz over here. Dead electrolytics, dry capacitors, shorted capacitors, probably open capacitors. Because the tuning gangs are both very smooth, there's no contact between the plates. And obviously the speaker works, the field coil works, transformers working, everything seems to be working. Well, there we go. That's just a quick analysis and rundown and look at a AA5 New Zealand made, or should I say New Zealand assembled. I fucking actually do not know. I just know we've got some Kiwi parts in here. No tube shut in the old cabinet as usual. There's no model number, there's no identifying numbering on it anywhere I can see. And then we've got a number on the back here, 6818. Don't know if I can get really much out of that. Even trying to find anything that would have a date code or something on it. I mean, if anybody actually watches this video, knows anything or has any idea of what year this thing will be, leave it down in the comments. That'll be really helpful. Hmm. 485 kilocycles. 455 kilocycles. No, 455, not 485. That doesn't sound right. It's just poorly printed. I mean, I would have thought at least somewhere on one of these tubes that there'd be a date code. If I pull the plug out. Trying to pull this plug out while holding the camera. Come on, you fucker. Yeah. Those in the know, we're doing that. There's been a couple of times I've unplugged something and touched the pins and got a good wallop. Safety first. Yeah, there must be something on here that can identify at least maybe a date. I mean, there's normally something somewhere. Don't want to pull that one from the tube. I notice it's getting a bit loose between the glass and the Bakelite. 78? I mean, 1978? No, it can't be. Must be older than that. Well, that'll do.